Hey Canucks fans, welcome. It is Saturday, April the 24th, and it's a night where the Canucks defeated the Ottawa Senators 4-2 at Rogers Arena. It's my favorite score, and I did not even predict it tonight. That's bad, or maybe that's good. Maybe that's why they won 4-2. Anyways, I'm Clay Emo. I'm at Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary, post-game live stream on a night where the Vancouver Canucks defeated the Ottawa Senators 4-2. Shout out to my Hall of Fame members, Jens95, simalexander, Just Incredible, nucksfan number 29, Lucas Gates, Chris S., and Adam Broomfield. Thanks for your support as always. And thanks to the support of all members of all levels. You are listed in my video description. If you want to become a member of this channel, simply press on the join button underneath this or any of my videos, or on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Speaking of members, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Sunday night, Pacific time, first ever Zoom chat for franchise and Hall of Fame members. I will send out the link tomorrow morning. It's going to be a lot of fun. It could be a gong show, it could be a disaster, but I think it'll be great nonetheless. I want to give a shout out to all the moderators. Thank you. I see that you've already been a little bit busy, which is fine. I see, yeah. Sometimes I think I have too many moderators, but other times I'm grateful for who I have. So thank you in advance. And thanks to Monkey 9 Brewing for sponsoring all of these post-game live streams. No matter where you're watching from, whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, in the Lower Mainland, in the province, in the country, on the continent, or around the world, like Mira from Russia, I appreciate you being here. I do not take you for granted, and I'm so happy that we can talk about the Canucks. So, subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Like this video because the Canucks won. Like the fact that the Canucks won, and like the fact that we can be talking about a Canucks win on a Saturday night. Give me a few minutes. I'll go for about 3 or 4 minutes here. If you guys are following my tweets or watching my vlog from earlier today, big Catholic youth rally today, 1,500 kids online. It's the biggest Catholic rally in Canada, and we had to run it virtually today for the first time in 15 years. And my son Jacob was one of the co-hosts, and he did such a good job, edited all these videos. I was so proud of him, like I'm proud of all my kids all the time. But yeah, Jacob was a machine, was a monster today, and I'm so proud of what he did. And this is the event T-shirt. It's kind of cool. The theme was obviously connected as one. Oh, you can't see it because of the mic. There, connected as one. Okay, so that was my day today. I was at work from 9 to 7 or 9 to 6:30. Got home just in time to catch the game and catch a Canucks win. So let's talk about it. Tyler Mott, huge. I talked about it in my vlog from earlier today. The fact that he was coming back in the lineup today, it not only solidifies your bottom six, it makes you tougher to play against, it makes you faster, it makes you more experienced, more so than Harlech and Highmore and VC and Boyd. I thought Mott had an excellent game, and while he he produced one assist, more importantly, our penalty kill went 6 for 6 tonight, and that's the biggest thing. Our penalty kill went 6 for 6, and I think that that was a huge difference, right? We only went 2 for 4 on Thursday, and we went 6 for 6 tonight. A big reason why the Canucks won. Oh, by the way, if you guys for anyone that's new here, you'll know that I chat for the first 5 or 6 minutes, and then I turn it over to you, and then I do questions only regarding the Canucks and the NHL. And then at the end of the vlog, I will do Ask Me Anything, but at the start or at the end of the live stream. But I go for the first few minutes, then I go with questions only, just so I can try and keep up, at least stay within 10 minutes of everyone. Okay, so I thought Tyler Mott was really good. I thought Braden Holtby was good. The only goals that beat him were kind of, I said in my post-game vlog, kind of surprised him, right? The one where Colin White and Jake Virtanen were fighting for the puck and it bounced off of Virtanen. That surprised Braden Holtby. The other one, it was Dadonov shooting it and it went off of Meyer's stick over Holtby's glove. So those 2 goals, I don't know if you'd call those clean goals. And then he stopped that penalty shot. So I thought Holtby had another great game. I know he's not unseated. Thatcher Demko is our number 1 goalie, but it's so good that he's playing well. Otherwise, JT Miller had 2 points, which is nice. Horvat had a quiet 2 points, 2 assists, but there were 2 points. And we saw a goal from Schmidt. We saw Hamonic and Hughes pinch in with assists. And so overall, Pearson with a goal as well. And the fact that power play went 1 for 4 was good. I really wish they would have scored on that 5-on-3, make it a 3-1 game instead of 2-1, and then Ottawa ties it up. And I say, oh, shucks, that could be the difference maker. But no, Tanner Pearson scores 2 minutes after Ottawa scored to restore the 1-goal lead, and then JT Miller adds the empty netter. So, yeah, I don't have to say too much. You guys watch the game. I want to get to some of your comments. And the last thing, you guys know that my favorite score to predict is 4-2 Vancouver. It rarely happens. In fact, it's only happened twice this season. It happened on March 6th when Vancouver beat Toronto in basically their 28th game of the season. I think it was exactly the halfway point. And then it happened tonight. The only difference is I predicted the Toronto one back in March, but I didn't predict this one. I predicted 4-1, so I was close, and the Canucks win 4-2, but I'll take that. Okay, so starting now, I would love to answer your questions, and we will go from here. Yes, the edits. You did stick with the 4-2. You are much more, patient than I am. So good on you for sure. Thoughts on Schmidt's? Oh, Ali Mott. Sorry. Thoughts? So Ali, your cousin played awesome today. And thoughts on Myers tonight? I thought he was fine. I didn't like the way that he that 1 goal bounced off his stick, but I still thought he played a pretty good game. He plays a lot of minutes. Yeah, another 23 minutes today. 3 shots on goal and 3 hits. So that's pretty solid. So I thought Myers was fine. Thoughts on Schmidt's goal, fangirl? I thought it was good. It was more because Colin White did a goofy backhand pass from the corner, and Schmidt was on top of it, skated into it, and scored, which was good to see. Jasker, by chance, if we make the playoffs, who do you think will be the starter? I still think it'll be Demko, although, just as Holtby started the year, if he continues to play well, you might want to go with playoff experience, but Demko showed great resolve in the playoffs last year. So I'd still go with Demko, and I'm not worried about Demko. I'm not blaming the Ottawa loss to Thursday on Demko. Shannon also said it before too. Very good. Adam, hey, Clay, hope you're well. Thank you. Thoughts on Virtanen tonight? I don't know if Trudge is in here. I thought Virtanen was not so good tonight. -2, took 4 minutes in penalties, and only 9 minutes of ice time. So I thought, I'll say Virtanen was good on Thursday and was good in the 2 Toronto games. I did not think he was good tonight. Inferno, thoughts on Jake Virtanen? Had a high stick penalty caused the auto deflection goal. Yeah, I agree. He was not good. Todd, thank you for asking to be a mod. No, there are other people that have asked to be mods ahead of you, and I will honor them first, but I appreciate you asking. Todd, I simply don't know enough about you yet. I haven't seen, you haven't been here long enough, so I don't just assign mods randomly. I assign the Hall of Fame members moderator status. It's kind of like an unwritten rule because of their donation, and then others who I've known for a long time, even if I've never met them, I've seen them in here, and that is not your case just yet. Sam, who stood out to me tonight for the Canucks, Tyler Mott did, because he was out there so much killing penalties. And I actually thought Miller and Besser and Horvat were quite good as well. Although that Miller-Hoglander McEwen line didn't really work for me. Clay, you almost won a race. You got stuck on the wall near the end after leading for a lot of the race. Yeah, Canucky, was that... I saw the first race that I was in on Parker's stream. Then did I almost win another one? Or is that the first... Or is that a different one? That's cool. But thank you. Rios, let's go. Playoffs. Rome, yeah, there you go. You have to be a regular and show level of maturity. So those were not judgments. Those were criteria. We'll put it that way. Very good, Rome. Thanks. Chris, thoughts on Miller's reaction to his empty netter? You know what's funny? I actually was in here setting up for my stream. So I just heard him score. I heard it on my TV in the next room. So what did he do? I presume you're asking because he either did something silly, like was over exuberant, or was the opposite and he didn't even react. So Chris, let me know which one it was. And I'd love to know. Thoughts on Pearson tonight? I thought he was noticeable. He had 18 minutes of ice time. He had 5 hits, which was good. Like that's pretty good. He had 5 shots on goal, not 5 hits. He had 5 shots on goal. And I think on the 5-on-3, I think C edits that they should have used him more on the power play. On that 5-on-3, it was just Miller and Hughes playing catch, right? Keep away, switching sides once in a while, trying to look cute. Besser would once in a while get a shot, but they didn't pass it to Horvat in the bumper, and they certainly didn't get enough shots on goal or pass it to Pearson. If you're 5-on-3 against a third-string goalie, pound the puck at the net, jump on rebounds, make the goalie make a save. I think that was the biggest thing for me. Just grinded by chance if you make I answered that already. Mira, hello Mira. I am pretty confident in playoffs after tonight. What about you? I did tweet about that. I did talk about it in my post game. Yeah, we are 8 back of Montreal with 5 games in hand, and 4 back on Calgary with 6 games in hand. I don't even worry about Calgary. I worry about Montreal. But now the math actually works out where if we win out, we're actually ahead of them in the standings and not relying on a tiebreaker. So we'll see. We'll see. We get to play Ottawa 2 more times, which is good for us. Austin, sorry I'm late. No problem walking your dog. That's awesome. Thoughts on Holtby as of late? I think we keep playing him until we lose or he has a bad game. I talked about this when Demko started on Thursday. You want to make sure Demko gets some reps as well. He's still your number 1 goalie, but I thought Holtby was indeed good. And I'm happy with 2 good goalies playing very well heading into a playoff push. I'm great, Jamie. Hope you are well as well. Who would I choose as a 3 stars? Good question. Horvat had 2 points, but I don't think he stood out as much as JT Miller did for me, although his was an empty netter. That's a good question. I thought Hamnick had a quiet game too. A quietly good game, I mean. Besser was noticeable. He was getting a lot of shots, even though he got 1 point. You know, I'm going to go Besser, Mott, and Holtby. But as I said in my post game, it was more of a team win. Like there weren't any super standouts. Wow, we're up to 85 people. That is awesome on a Saturday night. We only had 25 likes though, so you guys know my little formula. I love to have 50% of likes as viewers. So maybe if you are here, if you're one of your 85, and I haven't bored you or offended you yet, why don't you hit the like button and let's see if we can get that up to at least 40, if not 50. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Playoffs? Yeah, Marcel, I'm talking playoffs. I didn't say it was for sure, but you think we should ride Holtby? I think we should get both goalies going, but if Holtby's playing well, why not? We let Demko go for a bit. Why not go with Holtby? I think Demko would understand, but you got to... Demko, by the way, he looked a little rough in that post-game media availability on Thursday night. Assuming Habs go 5-5 in the last 10, Canucks go 10-5 to finish the season. Yeah, Joshua, it's funny you mentioned 10-5. Before tonight's game, I said in their last 16 games, they would have to go 11-5. So the fact that they won tonight, yes, now they have to go 10-5. I think that's what they're going to need to do, and I think that's what they can do. I'm not saying they will do, but yes, that's what they need to do, is they have to go 10-5 over the final 15. Great minds think alike, Joshua. Jasker and Clay, what's with the 2:30 p.m. start on Wednesday? I have no clue. I really have no clue. I'm supposed to... Well, that's a 5:30 in Ottawa, so maybe midweek start. They probably didn't want a late game. Who knows? But yeah, I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be working. Then I'm supposed to be golfing, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Although it's supposed to rain, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that 2:30 start. I'll try and find out. Mike, am I allowed to ask about the National Hockey League and the Canucks? Yes, no, Mike. Yes, I want you to ask about the NHL and the Canucks right now. I don't want you not to ask about hockey. That's for later, if that makes sense. Mira, Tyler was super decent. I'm feeling some goals next few games for him. Mira, I like what you're saying. I can feel it. I like the vibe for sure. Hello, sports boys. Streaming a marble game for the win. Yeah, Tamer, I don't know what the heck was going on there. That was pretty funny. I will not do that on my stream. I will let Parker continue to do that and make that his thing. I will do ping pong. He can do marbles. Almost the same thing using a round ball. Thoughts on Besser's game, Fangirl? I thought he was good. I thought he looked dangerous, gripping it, ripping it. I thought he was good. C-Edits, what do you think about the gesture Horvat did the camera at the end of the game? Okay, so now C-Edits, I think you're messing with me because you put that happy face. Because I can't picture Horvat doing a gesture to a camera. But I will rewatch the last minute of the game later just because you're making me feel like I should. Michael, hey Clay, not really a Canucks related question, but which team has really surprised you so far this season? Minnesota. Minnesota has surprised me for sure. I'm just looking at the standings. I'm in a bad way. I'm surprised that Philly is being so bad. Yeah, so Minnesota, the fact that they're 31-11-3, I did not see that happening. So Minnesota is my pick for a positive surprise. And I think from a negative side, I'm surprised that Philly is in 6th now. I'm still over 500, so technically they're better than the Canucks, but I had them pegging, battling for the top 3 in the division. Great question, Michael. Habs lost again. Yes, Calgary beating. Only time I'm cheering for Calgary is when they're playing against Montreal. Hi, Clay. Good evening. Good evening. Should the Canucks go with hoping until we lose? I do not say you just ride him completely, but if he's feeling good, I would go back to him. There's a certain confidence thing when you're playing the same team. So why not try Holtby again on Monday night? Hey, Clay, how are you? Thank you. No, I'm great. I am currently watching both streams as the marble race is still going on. I did not know he is still racing marbles. Well, tell me how I do. Sports boys. Adam, you guys are good? Good. Tom says I'm looking sexy tonight. Well, thank you. I hear that a lot. No, I don't hear that a lot. Drance tweeted out 18% playoffs. Imagine they get 4th place and beat Toronto in the first round. I would love that. Greatest hockey story of the century with COVID. I think it would turn a lot of heads for sure. Edmund, good win for Canucks. And would you start Holtby again Monday? I would. Yes. I'm not saying ride him completely, but I would start Holtby. He's won his last 3 games. Horrible power play, that 5-on-3, especially on Miller's empty netter. It looked like he just didn't even care and was ticked off. He didn't get a real goal. Well, I think, I think it's one of those guys where you act like you've been there, right? And empty netter seals the game, but it's not like it's a game winner. We've seen Miller show emotion, both good and bad. When I score a goal in road hockey, I act like I've never been there before because I've never been there before. Like I rarely score a goal, and so I think I will watch it in a second. I'm sorry if I just broke all your eardrums just now. Seattle considering Holtby, I think a lot more than they probably were about a month ago. Jasker, do you think Pearson started picking up his scoring because he's relieved that he got an extension? I don't know if there's a provable correlation, but I do know that I'm sure that it's a bit of relief, a bit of stress relief for sure. Did your 33% odds increase tonight for the Canucks after the win? Justin, thank you for calling that back. I'm going to increase it a little bit, but I'm still not over 40% yet. Can Zoom work without camera on? Yes, nucksfan. I will send the Zoom link. You simply download Zoom, the app. I think you can watch off the Zoom website too. And then there is an audio. You have 2 options. You have options for your camera on or off. You don't even need a camera because you can watch and then you can speak. You don't even need a microphone. Just speak into your computer microphone. So there's both audio and visual options for sure. I'd love to join you. Yes, I recognize that not everyone has Zoom, but I would love it if you were here. Oh, Parker raid. No, that's awesome. My no wonder my numbers shot up like astronomically. Parker, that's awesome. My Canucks After Dark partner, and I'm glad he was there. He probably sent you guys over here because he felt bad that he was making me lose intentionally in that marble race. Bob would like to see the power play move the puck around a lot faster. Yes, the 5-on-3 was pretty slow. Yes, really need the power play penalty kill if the Canucks stand a chance in the playoffs. And related, what's the biggest problem with our power play? That 5-on-3 tonight was painful. Exactly what Bob said. Too slow, too predictable. You knew that Hughes and Miller were going to keep swapping spots, trying to set each other up. You know that Beerson, I combined 2 guys. You know that Besser, they're going to try and set him up. But they got to try and get into Horvat in the bumper spot, at least make those defenders think that it's going to go in the middle and get the puck on the net. You have 2 more guys than them. If they happen to clear the rebound down the ice once, so be it. Get the puck at the net and create some havoc, create some rebounds. Is DiPietro not ready for the NHL? Do they re-sign Holtby? Well, hi T, we actually have Holtby for 1 more season. He's not a UFA after this season. We have him for 1 more. So I think at that time they will move on because he's coming off a $4 million contract. What took you so long? What took you guys? Evening, Clay. Remember me? I'm not sure if I do, even though your name is quite unique. I'm not sure if that's always been your name though. Holtby got to be one of the stars. Yep, I agree. Rio said the Nucks try to make the playoffs. The toughest games will be Calgary 4 times at the end. That will be fun. I would hate for Calgary to play spoiler. I would hate them even more. Austin, I really liked Highmore. He's noticeable in a good way and very responsible in his own zone. Yes, Highmore, I wouldn't call him a 3-star, but he had a solid game tonight. And when I did my vlog about Highmore, Boyd, VC, and Harlock, I have Highmore and Boyd as the two guys that I do want to keep. Inferno Clay, what does the program look like Monday, given the Canucks game day? Will there be a post-game stream in addition to Canucks After Dark? No, I will treat Canucks After Dark as my post-game stream, especially given that isn't Monday's game at 7? I'll just check real quick. If Monday's game's at 7, yeah. Oh, no, it's at 4. It's at 4. I'll have to think about it. I might do a quick post-game stream, but I don't want to tire myself out. I want to give my best to Parker and especially to all the viewers of Canucks After Dark. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to Canucks After Dark, make sure. I'm not sure if we're over 200. I think we're close to 200 subscribers. We would love to. And we're actually made some, I was joking around that we made some podcast charts, which is pretty cool, in Canada and in Sweden. Big Swedish contingent. Maybe because they think Parker is one of them. Obviously, he'd be more likely to be a Swede than me, just from a looks standpoint. So yeah, good point, Inferno. I'm gonna have to think about that because I could do a quick one at 7 or 7:30 for half an hour, take a bit of a break, study because I have my final. Yeah, it's cool. I have my final for my master's, 4th course out of 12 on Friday night, the 30th, and then I'm free for all of May to watch the Canucks early playoff run, and then I have my next course in June and July. But Inferno, I'll get back to you. I'll think about that over the next 2 days. Boyd was more noticeable. I agree, Ace. Noah, Travis Boyd going to the boards was pretty scary. Yeah, he went flying in there. What contracts do you predict to be bought out? Virtanen, Roussel, Eriksson? Eriksson, you actually don't save a lot by buying him out. It's actually just as advantageous to put him in the minors for 1 season because you buy him out, now you're on the hook for 2 seasons. You basically pay 2/3 of the money over 2 years, but I think 2/3 of the money over double the time. I think we just want to get rid of that. Roussel, not sure if we're going to buy him out. I don't think we're going to buy out Virtanen. The Canucks don't buy out contracts, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Hit that like button, Shannon. I like that. Wow, what a game indeed. I like Harlech so far. He plays with energy. Now I'm just reading everything, but I will get back to questions only. But thank you. I appreciate all the statements as well. If Holtby plays well, it might be good for expansion for Seattle, maybe. Indeed, Edmund. It will be good. I don't think they were looking at him before, but they might be now. Harry, hi Clay. How are you? I'm great, thanks. Hope you are well as well. What are your thoughts on the game tonight? Thought the Canucks did enough to win. It wasn't amazing, but I thought they did enough to win. And when will Elias Pettersson return? It could be, he's on the ice. It could be as soon as a week or 2. It could be season ending. We're not sure. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Would love for you and Shelly to catch Canucks After Dark tomorrow. We're at 98. We're almost at 100. That's pretty exciting on a Saturday night. Hello, Ray Bro. Yes, Austin Ulevi was good. That Branson Freight, well, yeah, that was unexpected, but that was an ex-Ottawa Senator. CX, I'm still having trouble upgrading my membership for some reason when I click on perks. I want to get franchise. C-Edits, don't do it on your phone. That's for sure. I think we established that last stream. No, and definitely people have upgraded in the past. So if anyone can help C-Edits out, anyone especially that's upgraded, if you can walk them through in the chat, that would be great. But yeah, C-Edits, I would love for you to upgrade to franchise in time for tomorrow's Zoom chat. So see what you can do. Maybe look it up on YouTube, but I know other people, there's been many people that have indeed upgraded on here. Chris, my new hype man, everyone. Whoops. I just skipped a bunch of comments. Everyone, consider liking the stream and subscribing. Also, if you like the stream, consider joining as a member of the channel. Chris is so good to me. Thank you, Chris. Thank God we didn't screw that one up. Yes, thank God indeed, Dogwood. Yeah, Austin, it's a weird time for sure. 513 is a disaster. I agree with you, Christian. Bull waved a stick at the end of the game. Okay, cool. Raised his stick like he was saluting the crowd. That's pretty funny. I will check that out. Thank you, fangirl. Parker, wow, and Parker upgraded the franchise. I think he just wants to come in the Zoom and heckle me tomorrow. But fangirl, thanks for your donation. Parker, thank you for upgrading to franchise. And I feel bad. I got to support you as a VIP on your channel. Sorry, that came out the wrong way. I'm not going to support you just because. No, I want to, and I haven't joined any other members, any other channels as members. So maybe yours would be a good first one to start with. So fangirl, thanks for the donation, and Parker, Canucks After Dark partner, Parker the partner. Thanks a lot for the upgrade. That is awesome. Mira, gonna do some laundry while listening. Be right back. Well, I'm glad that you can multitask, and I guess my stuff isn't so complicated that you can't do laundry while we're doing that. Could we see some fans allowed back in the arena or full capability next season? I think we'll see some sort of fans and not the cutouts for sure, especially as the majority of the population gets vaccinated. Carter Hart struggling, yes. Who do you think wins the Jack Adams? Minnesota? Yeah, the Minnesota coach, the Colorado coach, the Vegas coach, the Washington coach. There are a lot of really good teams right now, but the Minnesota one is very surprising to me. Ethan, Clay doesn't believe us. Well, okay, no, I believe you now. I believe Montreal is indeed slipping hard. If this is our record after battling the worst of the corona, then I say spit. Whatever that means, Dogwood, I'm sure we will. Fangirl, I'm assuming the Canucks travel tomorrow or tonight. Yeah, it would seem kind of cruel to make them travel tonight after a late game. I think they travel tomorrow, at least early, get in there, and then they have a night to acclimate. What happened to Matt Murray? I don't know. He went right to left, trying to make that save extend, and then he tripped versus Virtanen, then he didn't come back. Lower body injury. Thank you, Adam. Hey, Clay, remember the scout in your channel? Harsinder, it's me. This is my backup account. I'm logged in right now. Thought I'm PD being done on the year. Oh, Canucks fan. Well, welcome back. Yes, I do remember the scout. Actually, you were in here on Thursday under your real name, or under Harsinder. If he is being done for the year, as much as I want the Canucks to make the playoffs, it might make the most sense. And we're playing well without him. It forces other players to step up. It'd be unfortunate, but from what I've heard, it's certainly a possibility. Parker Raid, for everyone who's here that has never been here and you were on Parker's channel, thank you for being here. Parker and I are best buddies now. They're saying odds are PD won't return. Thoughts? Doesn't surprise me from what I've heard. And as I just said, they need to step up. And hello, everyone. Marjorie, I'm great. Thank you. Parker Raid, love it. Love it, love it, love it. When will Canucks win the President Trophy again and hopefully their first Stanley Cup? 4 or 5 years from now at least. Marbles games were so fun. Yeah, for you maybe. I'm great, Avatar. Hope you are well as well. Yes, Edmund, PD makes a big difference on the power play. Agreed. Do you think we should mix up the first power play unit, Jastrin? No, I don't know. Maybe you try Hoglander up there, but I think you just got to get moving again and be less predictable. When do you think Pettersson will be back? We're hearing it could be anywhere from 2 weeks to the end of the season, which is actually only 3 weeks away now, 3 or 4 weeks. So time's running out. Besser goal was a beauty. Yeah, right over the shoulder. I felt kind of bad for the goalie. Not bad enough where I didn't want to score, but he comes in cold and then he's facing a power play. Is there such thing as the President's Trophy curse, or do the Canucks fans create that? For me, I don't believe in curses, superstition, anything like that. Highmore we should keep. I agree with you, Tamer. Oh no, I'm not supposed to use your real name on the bigger streams. I agree with you, Debut Hunter. Joshua, if Canucks make the playoffs and PD possibly coming back and Canucks play well versus Leafs, would be deadly series. Reminiscent of 94 with Canucks winning 6. Yes, I've thought about that as well, Joshua. Thoughts on Harlock and Mott? Harlock was okay. I thought Mott was very noticeable, and especially on the penalty kill. Even though the Canucks won tonight, I think Hoglander playing with Horvat better. I agree. Don't exactly see him sticking with Miller as much. Yeah, that line was not noticeable for sure. Miller's point came on the power play, not with his line, and the other one was empty netter. Parker says, 186. Okay, we're at 186, so we would love to get to 200 subscribers on Canucks After Dark before we start streaming on Monday night. So whether it's now or whether it's later, if you want to go there, I would not complain. We would not complain. Oh, and by the way, how I always ask you guys to remind me to tell you something or do something. Later at the end, remind me to share with you a bad joke video that I did with my bishop. I saw my bishop today, and it's total dad jokes. So I want to share that link with you at the very end. Okay. Sharms, hope you're well. I am. Thoughts on the sloppiness today? I think it reflects on how guys are still trying to get back to normal. Yeah, it wasn't the best game. A little more exciting than the Thursday night game, but they are certainly not at the top of their game right now, and that's completely understandable. Jamie, hi Clay, it's Shelly. Hi Shelly, wondering how much of a chance you think the Canucks have any chance of getting the Cup this year after being so long. I don't give them a good chance of winning the Cup, although anything can happen once you get in the playoffs. For playoffs, I said 33% at the start of the week. I will bump that up to 40% now. Tayeb, would you rather want the Canucks to make the playoffs but get swept by the Leafs, or don't make the playoffs but get a good draft pick? If I knew that Toronto was going to sweep the Canucks, if that was a guarantee, I would actually take my chances of the draft pick, because there's no like revenue from the gate, the attendance, blah, blah, blah for home games. But if you told me that it was either Canucks making the playoffs or Canucks getting a good draft pick with no guarantee of wins and losses, I would take the playoffs all the time, because you never know what can happen. We know how excited people get, and it's great experience for people for sure. Oh, C-Edits, you were able to upgrade. That is awesome. So C-Edits is now a franchise member. So we have 2 more people that will potentially join. I combine the word join and Zoom. Join our Zoom chat tomorrow night. Those are, again, for franchise and Hall of Fame members. Thoughts on Myers and Hopi? Mopi was okay. Hopi was good. Nice to see Edler wasn't sitting in the penalty box. Yeah, it was JT Miller and Jake Vertanen and Quinn Hughes doing that for him. I'm doing great. Tristan, hope you're doing well as well. Adam, getting called an early night. No problem. Enjoy the rest of the stream. See you on Monday. And Adam, if you're still here, you can, as a Hall of Fame member, you can actually see us on Sunday in the Zoom chat, or unless you're just telling everyone else that you'll see them on Monday. No problem, Adam. Thanks for being here. Christian Moore, K. Clay, gun to your head. Where? Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Figuratively. Gun to your head. If you could trade one of our players with a player from the same line on the Sens, who would you trade for and who? Wow. Does Stützle play on their top line? I would trade for Stützle. I would trade someone for Stützle. So technically, if you're using tonight's lines, I would trade McEwen for Stützle. If McEwen's on the second line and Stützle's on the second line, again, tonight, and being a little bit sarcastic, but I would trade Besser for Stützle for sure. And Pearson for Stützle. I know that's not what you exactly were asking, but I think Stützle is going to be very, very good for sure. Yeah, Edmund, my son was watching UFC and he told me about the guy's foot who went the wrong way. That was pretty gross. Actually, I did look it up on Instagram. It was not pretty. That's for sure. M, hi from Austria again. Austria, right? Not Australia. That is awesome, M. Thanks for being here. Since I'm new to hockey, I'm trying to figure out the Seattle expansion, but when do we know who is protected and how do you think it will be? No problem. You have to submit your list probably 2 weeks or a week or 2 in advance, so Seattle can prepare, and then other teams can start making trades to try and get out of their jams. And then each team has the option to protect 11 players, 7 forwards, 3 defensemen, and 1 goalie, or 9 players, 8 skaters, and 1 goalie. Why would you do 8 skaters? It's if you want to protect more than 3 defensemen. Usually you could go 4 forwards and 4 defensemen under that second scenario. A bunch of criteria. You have to have a minimum number of games, minimum number of years of pro experience. So there's a lot of maneuvering, a lot of jockeying. And then closer to July, I will talk about who I think the Canucks will protect for sure. So I hope that's at least a decent start for you, M. Thanks for being here. Thoughts on the officiating? I thought it was pretty bad. I never blame, but Ottawa got 6 power plays. We got 4, but I think that 5-on-3, that counts as 2 power plays. It must, right? So, yeah, I thought a lot of calls tonight were legitimate, but it was a very undisciplined game. Yeah, lazy stick penalties and some crazy dangerous hits. Oh, Chris, you had the same problem. Thank you. I wonder why people are having... I appreciate that. I love how you guys help each other out. That is awesome. Tristan, a question, wondering what you think of Hopi's game today. I thought it was excellent. Do you think he'll start more? I think he'll get more starts. How many more starts will you get? Thanks. Have a great night. No problem, Tristan. Canucks have 15 games left. They could go 50-50 and have both guys hot going into the playoffs if we make it. I could see that now, a 50-50 split. So I love how everyone is helping out C-Edits. That is great. Yeah, Parker, I'm ready. Yeah, you can make fun of my marbles. My marbles misfortunes. On Wednesday, will you be able to watch the game? No, I won't, because I should be at work, and then I'm going to duck out to go golfing, even though it's supposed to rain. So I'll probably do like a late night stream and have no clue what I'm talking about. Justin, see perks, membership, click the cog, select change level. Justin, you are awesome. Jogpaul, who are we going to keep out of Moore, Highmore, Harluck, Travis Boyd, VC, and Nate Schmidt. Jockball, it's funny you mentioned that. That's exactly what I vlogged about yesterday. Nate Schmidt, I think he's a no-brainer. I think of the other four, I would keep Highmore and Boyd over Harluck and VC. Raybro, sup to the best Nucks YouTuber in the West. Why, thank you. Why'd you have to say West? Why can't you say... I'm just kidding. That's I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Raybro. 340 here on Sunday. Mira, you are my MVP. There are many MVPs in here, but you are certainly one of them for always coming on here at weird times in Russia while you need to be doing your laundry. But I so appreciate you. Avatar, like you, I'm an old-timer hockey. Hey, who are you calling old? Yeah, just kidding. We are both old-timer hockey fans. Fan-wise, proof of vaccination and mask. Yeah. Thoughts on McEwen with Miller and Hoglander. Didn't like it, Noah. I thought he was quite ineffective. Postpone stream of you watching the Oilers-Nucks game happen again. Yeah. Oh, Sharms, thanks for asking. Yeah, I will do... I'll do one stream of me watching a game, probably in May once I finish my final, when I have that 1 month gap. So I will do one for sure. I just don't know when. Thank you for asking. Oh, see, edit. So weird. The change level was disabled. Maybe someone didn't want you to do it, but then it worked. So I'm not sure how you got it to work, but I'm certainly not complaining for sure. Do you think we should try Nate Schmidt on the first power play unit? Jaskran, no. I think Quinn Hughes still creates a lot with his skating for sure. Any updates on Godet? Was he a healthy scratch again? I'm not sure. I think he was healthy scratch. A lot of respect for the Sedines. Thank you, Avatar. Don't believe in curses. Look at the Canucks Stanley Cup record. Yeah, that's fair. Or maybe they're just not good. Hope you look great again. I agree. Alfred, hope you and family are well. We are. Hope you're well as well. Thoughts on the PK? It was awesome, and Tyler Mott was a big reason for it. God didn't play again. Then we see C edits updated. Thank you. I'm catching up. I'm almost within... I'm within 6 minutes now. I went to go look at my watch, but it's charging. Good thing I got my 10,000 steps already. What do you think of Luke Hughes and Quinn Hughes on the same pairing? I think it would be fun, for sure. Should have some chemistry. C edits made it work. Amazing. Imagine Decor, Trampkin, Rathbone, Hughes, Myers, Ulevi, and Wu. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want Wu and Trampkin on the same team, just because not sure. There's just not enough experience there for me. You need Schmidt in there. Glad it worked, C-Edits. What was the difference? How did you make it work? But I'm sure glad it did. Thank you, Shay's Family Channel. Yeah, everyone helping C-Edits. That's awesome. Louis for Shabbat. Sure, if they do it, for sure. Smash the like button. You guys are so good. Wow, it dipped to like 70. Now we're back up to 87, which is good. Do you think the Flames are sweeping the series and winning on Monday? I sure hope so. I think people are better off not looking for that foot injury. It was brutal. Yeah, it was horrible. Shannon, I do not know, but do I get to come to the Zoom tomorrow night? Shannon, yes, franchise members you'll get an email tomorrow morning or however you get your notifications with the Zoom link. Yeah, so I do it as a post in the community tab, and then only franchise and Hall of Fame can see it, and then you should get a notification. Otherwise, how would you know where to go? What do you think of Boyd's game? I thought he was okay. He was noticeable in some ways, mostly once because he got smoked in the boards. But I looked at the Corsi stats, the shots generated when he was on the ice, and he, Highmore, and Virtanen did not do well on the Corsi side for sure. Australia, not Austria. Sorry, Em. I'll never get that wrong again. Australia. And yes, that was a great explanation. You're most welcome. Chris, let's get some hype. Smash the like. As Justin said, a slap shot the sub button. You guys are good. Yes. I love the fact that we have Australians in here. Thoughts on Ulevi? Not as noticeable, but that's not a bad thing. I remember he's made some really good passes. I really like the way he plays. You guys, I think, hear me out and remember this 2 or 3 years now. I think Ulevi can be a solid second pairing guy. I really do. Once Ether's gone, which might be as early as next year, I could see Ulevi slotting in as a number 2 behind Hughes. I think he has the makeup. He has the first pass, the hockey IQ to do it. Now, he doesn't have the best skating, but I do think Ulevi can be a second pair defenseman. Imagine the Canucks sweep the Leafs and Eriksson scores the game winner in overtime off his right leg. Sure, I'll take it. Keep McEwen in or put VC. I'm putting VC back in. I thought McEwen was very ineffective. Now that Holtby is hot, would you rather have both him and Demko and give time? Now that Holtby is hot, would you rather have both him and Demko and give time for DiPietro to develop? Yeah, you mean for the rest of the season? Yeah, I would play Demko and Holtby. I wouldn't give DiPietro a start for the season as long as they're fighting for a playoff spot. On Wednesday, Clay will be asking us the questions. Yeah, I should turn it around, but then I have to ask and then wait for you guys to type out the answers, which you guys are pretty fast. Unless I ask a bunch of 1-2 questions, and then it'll be fast for sure. What number draft pick do you think the Canucks will get in this year's draft? Rajwinder's so hard to say because we don't know where they're going to finish and we don't know where they're going to win the lottery. But if they don't make the playoffs, they're likely going to get a pick somewhere between 8 and 12. Do you watch The Hockey Guy? No, Shabbat, I don't. I'm aware of his successful channel. I have nothing against him, but I don't find the time to watch him. Do you think VC is better as an extra? Well, as a healthy scratch, I still think he'd be more effective than McEwen tonight. Would you give Vertanen a chance to play Höglander and Miller? Yeah, I'd give it a shot. Are we going to play all 56 games this season? Yes, I think they will now that they're back from COVID. You got to start a Twitch channel. Yeah, JD Power, I thought about, I know there's Twitch, there's Discord, there's TikTok. God forbid you see me on TikTok. But no, I like keeping it simple. I'm old school. I'm a Facebook. I have a good following on Twitter. That's where actually my biggest traction is: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I don't do Snapchat. I don't do TikTok. I don't do Discord. I don't do Twitch. It's just kind of try and simplify my life that way. Or maybe I'm a little bit old school that way. What would you give up for Thomas Chabot? A lot. I think he's a good player, but it's got to make sense. I think you're going to have to give up a draft pick and a roster player at least, depending on, of course, how good the roster player is. No, I don't have a Twitch channel. Alfred, there are rumors saying the Canucks could get Emil Pettersson, the brother. Do you think we can get him for next season? I don't know. I don't know how good he is, actually. I'd have to do a bit more research, to be honest with you, Alfred. Sub to this one. Join our Zoom chat tomorrow. How is Tyler Myers not getting any love, guys? Being a workhorse? Yeah, he's been fine. He's been fine. If you could bring an NHL player from a Canadian team in the NHL to the Canucks. If you could bring a player from a Canadian team in the NHL, McDavid, without a shadow of a doubt. 31st draft pick. Are you going to watch Monday Night Raw? I will see what I think of SmackDown. I thought it was okay. It was actually a weaker show than usual. I forgot to mention the expansion draft, as in, would you rather have both Demko and Holtby and have Holtby picked up by Seattle and have two reliable goalies? Oh, I see what you mean. I wouldn't mind Seattle pick up Holtby because of the $4 million nature of his contract. I think that's going to be a big factor as well. I think Demko can carry the load next year, but Canucks might pick up a cheap backup if they don't think DiPietro is ready. Which taxi AHL needs to call it to be played? I'd love to see Rathbone in the lineup, but our defense is healthy. Are you planning to stream another ping pong match? Yes, but once the weather gets better, we might be out of luck for the next little bit. Do you think Canucks might be interested in Zach Hyman? They should be. Tyler Myers is so reliable. Absolutely, especially that 30-minute game. Do you think Canucks keep Highmore? I think if he plays like this, they should. Do you think if Holtby continues, the Seattle will take him? I think there's a better chance now than last month, but we'll see. Emil is a 6th-round draft pick. Yeah, so maybe not. Thanks, Jay. Thoughts on Colin's future with the Canucks? I think he'll be in our lineup next year. I think they're kind of eyeing a spot for him next year. Okay, we are at 43 minutes. Okay, last 2 more, and then we'll go to Ask Me Anything. Should the Canucks lower Myers' ice time a lot since he's out for a long period of time? I think he's okay because he's a big penalty kill guy, so I think it's okay actually. Jack Rathbone here in the I think he got called up to the taxi squad, so I think Jack Rathbone is on the taxi squad. Gadjevich, not sure, although he's doing really well this year. Canucks bring in Nikita Trampkin. There's rumors that they will. Heimer's under contract for next year. We should be. Oh, that's right. As opposed to Boyd or VC or Harlock. What's your opinion on the storyline of Days of Our Lives? I used to watch it actually when I was young, but I don't watch it right now. Okay, let's go with Doozy with Sushi and Bertuzzi Jacuzzi. Ask the question again. I must have missed it. Ask it again. You and your missus would be great for TikTok. You're an awesome band. Well, actually, if you're thinking about Marie, she's not my wife. Very good friend of mine. My wife, Gail, would not like to be on social media. I had to pull her teeth to get her to appear on that one stream, but we did awesome. Hi, Clay. Want to reflect on your day and how everything went today. Hope it was an awesome day. Oh, thank you, Chris. Yeah, very quickly, I was proud of my son, Jacob. I was proud of what our team pulled off If you are on my Twitter account, you'll see some pictures I posted. The thing looked awesome. Actually, I'll show you one. Let's see if I can show you right here. I just want to show you one picture of how it looked. It was pretty cool. We set up a studio in our workplace, complete with okay. So let's see if you guys can see this. I'll try and hold it up nicely. So that is our workplace. So that's my son Jacob, one of the MCs, one of the hosts. And yeah, we set up a studio with lights, with television, with professional grade cameras, and sound. It was really, really cool. So I'm thrilled, and I'm thrilled for all the people that came. Thank you for asking, Chris. Preferred spread on your bread, butter or cream cheese? Butter. After one of these live streams, have you ever gone to McDonald's to get a snack like I do sometimes? No, we had McDonald's for dinner tonight. I gave Jacob his choice for doing such a good job emceeing, and he picked McDonald's, so the whole family had McDonald's. But no, I never go out to eat after. I do whip up a snack, maybe down a quick Pepsi, but I never go out and spend money like this. Do you follow any other sports, Clay? Yeah, I do follow the NFL, CFL, and NBA. Not so much baseball, not so much soccer, and I follow bowling as well. If you didn't know, I'm a bowler. My kids are competitive bowlers, and Jacob, the one I've been talking about today, he's actually a 2-time national champion and world Canadian record holder, which is pretty cool. Will we have another one pick away video if we win the? Thanks, Charms. Yes, I'm not. I have to talk to Jake about that one for sure. I don't think that's his finest moment. C edits. What do you think about Thornton getting fined? Not sure if it's asked me anything. It is asked me anything. Yeah, I don't know what Thornton did, so I have to look it up. It wasn't because he was naked in that video, was it? I have to look that up. Congrats to Jacob. Thanks. Thoughts on the new travel restrictions? I think the government's trying to do everything we can to get everything under control. We'll have to see how they actually enforce it. A joke for you. Why am I like toilet paper? Because I'm either on a roll or take crap. Thank you for that. Not even sure what that means, but thank you. Are you still in contact with any of your childhood and high school friends? Childhood, no. High school, a couple, but mostly university friends and now ministry friends. But not a lot of childhood friends. Once, only a couple, yeah, and a few high school friends. Great question. National champ, indeed. Are you personally better at bowling or ping pong? Probably if I'm a above average bowler. That doesn't mean I'm awesome, but I'm above average. With ping pong, I'm not average, not above average. So I'd say bowling. Impressive bowling family. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. By the way, I'll send out 2 links. I'll also send you to my boys' bowling channel. They make some awesome videos, and you might fall in love with bowling just from watching their videos. Ever thought of doing a mukbang video? I don't even know what that means. Did I just swear, Edmund? I'll have to check that out. Mickey D, do you watch Boy Meets World? No, I did not. Hey, Clay, you should ask your wife, Gail, to come back to your Canucks show. Okay, I'll talk to her, but I already know what she's going to say. No. What was your favorite subject in high school? In high school, I actually liked math. Math was my strong point despite me failing out of accounting. Favorite animated movie? Like Up. Is it non-hockey questions or still? Noah, you do whatever you want. You've been around for a long time, but it's got to be quick. I'm going to wrap up in the next 2 minutes. Did you watch the Rugrats? No. Mukbang is satisfying eating. Oh, okay. Thank you. Just making sure. I just see Jim Benning keep getting timed out and deleted, so I'm not sure what he's up to. Who on the bottom 6? Mark, respectfully, no, I'm not doing it. Oh, no, since you asked it. Who on the bottom 6 will not be around next year? I think Harlock's gone. I think Sutter's gone. And I think VC's gone. Yeah. Do set up and break down every stream? Yes, I do, because we use the space for work as well. But I've got it down to about 5 or 6 minutes now as opposed to 10 or 15. Thoughts on Galchenyuk's hit? I didn't see it actually. Benning was apologizing. Saw his message. Okay. Yeah, mods, make sure that you're deleting proper messages, but I do trust you and I do appreciate you. Yeah, okay. Jersey wise, do you prefer Adidas or Reebok? No preference, actually, Edmund. I'm not a big jersey person. I just get them when I want to. Yeah, I did see that Jim Benning did apologize, but I'm not sure what he apologized for. I don't know how bad it was, and I'm not gonna go back and look. But no, overall, I trust the mods. you do it. Let's get some hype for the end of the stream. Awesome stream tonight. Okay. Last two questions. Favorite Olympics to watch, winter or summer? Winter because of the hockey. Although summer, I do love the track and field. Austin, do you think we should get rid of a second to get rid of a bad contract? No, we saw how boring the draft was this year when we didn't have a pick till the third. Alfred, thoughts on Minnesota clinching a playoff spot after we eliminated them last year? They've been playing very well. Jamie Hickley, who would you like to see for this year's Cup Finals matchup? I would like to see Vancouver named team, but I think Tampa and Colorado would be a lot of fun. Okay. Have you ever been suspended from school to detention? No, I was a teacher's pet, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Okay, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to put we're down to 56 people. I think we have more likes than people, so I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going to be putting 2 links in the channel right now. The first one is the channel of my boys' bowling channel. They passed me. They have like 9,000 subs right now, and they do an awesome job. So check out this link. It is indeed my boys' bowling channel. I think you'll fall in love with bowling once you see that. And then you had a story to tell. I'm not sure what story I was supposed to tell, but I know I was going to share a couple things. So there, Reels there. The bowling channel did blow up, and deservedly so. So make sure you check out their bowling channel there. And then I'm going to leave you a link to a bad joke telling video that I did with my Archbishop, my boss. And this one is pretty crazy because it got, it has 13,000 views here on YouTube. So I'm going to put this in the chat as well. And I think you'll like a lot of these. Okay. So as I wrap up, no, I'm glad you're here, Em. Thank you. And C-Edits. So Monday, your stream will be Canucks After Dark. C-Edits, I'm thinking of doing a quick one, maybe not a whole hour, but maybe half an hour after the game, especially if the Canucks win. So yeah, maybe I'll commit to doing one at 7 o'clock for 45 minutes. Then I'll study for a couple hours, and then I'll come back and do Canucks After Dark with Parker. So don't forget, I'm going to end off with my dad joke as always. But for now, I left those other two links in the chat. One of them is my kids bowling channel, and one of them is my bad joke contest with my Archbishop. Oh, by the way, lastly, for those of you that are still here, if you want to put a 1 in the chat if you're still here and you actually watched any of those videos that I sent out about how to pronounce my name or what's in a name, or those speaking videos that I shared about a week ago. Just wondering if you had a chance to actually watch any of those, and I would love to know what you think. So if you watch it, one of them was how to pronounce my last name with emo. Another one was how we named our kids. If you actually took the time to watch those, I appreciate you, and maybe just leave a comment that I can read later and tell me what you thought of them. Okay, so before I get to my sign off, tomorrow no Canucks game, but I will be doing a Zoom chat for both Hall of Fame members and franchise members. 7 p.m. Pacific. Look for the link by lunchtime at the absolute latest. And then Monday, I'll stream after the game, and then Canucks After Dark at 10. Thank you to all the moderators. Great job once again. I appreciate you. Thanks to Monkey 9 Brewing. Thanks to all the members that upgraded today, Parker and C-Edits. I appreciate you very much. And yeah, I appreciate all of you, no matter where you're watching from or whatever you're doing. I know that you can be doing anything else. But it's Saturday night. Go do something fun or do something safe or go to bed like I'm going to do. Subscribe if you'd like to. If you haven't subscribed already, like this video on your way out, and definitely consider becoming a member as well. Okay, we are going to wrap this up now. So as always, stay safe, stay healthy. Oh, by the way, I figured out how I'm going to do the ending. I do my sign off, then I do the joke, and then I do the booyah. So stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great night. God bless, and go Canucks, go. And by the way, I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Booyah.